What it do, flight crew? FTC. Flight team stand up! It's June! Hey man, college football 25 has just dropped some more news, man. We are less than about 20 days away from a generational game about to be dropped, bro. And I cannot tell you how much excited I am, all right? So now today, actually all this week, they got a whole schedule of shit that's about to be like dropping or whatever. Today is a Sights and Sounds deep dive. And then we got the man Eric Mayweather with some more college football 25 news. Let's check it out.
Hey everyone, Kirk Herbstreit here, and welcome to the EA Sports College Football 25 Sights and Sounds Deep Dive. We designed College Football 25 with a philosophy that every team is somebody's favorite. So to create a truly authentic and immersive game day experience, we gave a little love to every single school in the game.
Who gives a hoot? The Owls do!
Bro.
Every single authentic and immersive game day experience, we gave a little love to every single school in the game.
Who gives a
I'm sorry, just by looking at this, like the way this like pans out and everything like that from the starting intro, bro.
Experience.
The
We gave a
details.
little love to every single school in the game.
Like, bro, I don't know, bro. I think this is gonna really like wipe Madden out the dust, bro. I don't know why. Like, it's something about like just this whole thing right here. This game has way more aura than the last like 5 Madden games released. Just off this scene alone.
Who gives a hoot? The Owls do! It's a touchdown!
It's something with like the scoreboard, bro. Like, come on, like look at this. Look at the crowd, bro. Like, this thing is gonna wipe Madden to the dust. I wouldn't even be surprised if Madden ends up being like NBA Live in a couple of years where they just stop making a game and they just start focusing on college football.
Down!
But
Let's
we gotta
take
see
a
how it plays
closer
out.
look.
What is it say,
It
Pansy?
was a massive undertaking to research and recreate unique team traditions.
Damn, they went really crazy with they even motion captured all
In
this.
EA Sports College Football 25, you'll get to experience all kinds of iconic pageantry, from stadium environments to turnover celebrations to mascots. Finer details like crowd theming, touchdown traditions, and rivalry content truly help set the game day atmosphere. Players on some teams touch a sign for good luck on their way to the field. Cheerleaders and marching bands create human tunnels in classic formations during team intros, and pyrotechnics light up stadiums. We've got mascots on push-up boards, riding motorcycles, planting flags, and animals charging down the field. Ultimately, we know that each team comes in a different shape and size, and in EA Sports College Football 25, you can experience them all. Aside from the action on the field, we all know what truly makes college football so electrifying: the fans. In order to recreate the intensity and authenticity of a college football crowd, we partnered with ESPN to capture crowd reaction audio from some of their biggest broadcast games.
Oh, Colin. Why is everybody getting so hyped at that Mo Bamba? Like, what is that, a fake snap or whatever? Like,
For some
a lot of
matchups,
y'all was talking about
you'll
that.
be greeted by a colorful crowd theme painting the seats. Whether it's a whiteout, a blackout, or a stripe the stadium theme, it's
Damn.
all in the game.
Some of those
Unique
stadiums
fans-
just look straight up beautiful, bro. We gotta start speaking about how like college football, not only just their jerseys, but some of the stadiums and the color of like the grass or the turf, bro. It shits on the NFL, bro. Like I think this one team, I think it's called Boise State or maybe Alaska, if I'm not mistaken, bro. They got one of the best fields like out of every NFL team in the NFL, bro. Like I would just want to just get recruited to that team just to play on that field.
Sections will be leading cheers with painted chests, team-specific hand signs,
Damn.
dynamic wardrobe.
Bro, it's almost gift. Oh man, look at this guy. Yo, nah, I don't think Madden got a chance. I'm not even trying to like. And like what I was also about to say, it seems like, bro, this crowd energy is like up there with like even like soccer / football. With they're trying to flame me if you don't call it. But all just aside, bro, this got like a little FIFA energy into it too in a way, bro. Like You know what I'm saying? The crowd into it, bro, loud, engaged, and everything. Oh man, this don't be
Change
generation.
based on the conditions and custom chants.
That's a wrap. Kirk and I did some joint recordings. It is an incredibly detailed process.
He wasn't kidding. We spent hundreds of hours laying down commentary for every game scenario you can imagine.
It's a pick two to win the game in overtime.
The broadcast team also
I'm not gonna lie, they gotta work on that reaction right there. You know, I'm not a yes man. This game's looking amazing, guys. And that's actually a great comment. When it comes down to the commentary, if that's the only thing we're pointing out as a flaw so far, I mean, that's a big leap. But I'm gonna be honest with you.
hours laying down commentary for every game scenario you can imagine.
It's a pick two to win the game in
It's a pick two to win the game in overtime, but that just sounds like such a robot. Like, you know what I'm saying? We need that Gus Johnson type of energy, and real ones will know what I'm talking about. Like, we need some excitement when it comes to those little game-winning touchdowns. That sounds way too generic for an overtime. I hope if EA sees this, they can take it as constructive criticism and change maybe the excitement with certain things, because not even with just like this too. I do remember in like the past NCAA games, the commentary would seem a little bit monotone and a little bit like stale when certain game-winning things would happen. It'll be like, oh my goodness, a game-ending pick, and it'll just be like that. Like, it wouldn't have like no type of like, you feel me, like energy or type of aggression into like the, you know what I'm trying to say.
overtime.
The broadcast team also includes Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, and Reese Davis.
All right,
make it
first of
game-
all, let's make this straight. The NCAA teams I call out, I can use anytime I want to use on Play Now Online or wagers. I automatically call dibs on Colorado, the University of Miami. I call dibs on FSU, and I call dibs on my grandma's favorite college team, West Virginia. All right.
Game day every day this season. Pre-order the MVP bundle today.
All right. Hey, man, NCAA is looking serious, bro. This game is looking very legit. I'm very impressed. I'm looking forward to all the stuff that they're announcing this week. And, hey, we're going over to Eric Mayweather dude. He dropped a day ago, literally. More news and exclusive news about College Football 25. Once again, if you guys didn't know, Eric Mayweather, along with a couple more people, are actually sponsored by EA, so they got free time to, you know what I'm saying, play the game early, and they got more of an inside scoop on it. Just so you guys are aware.
We finally got some more news for EA Sports College Football 25. Now, it's been about 3 or so weeks since the last big news for this game, which was the gameplay deep dive. They've been putting out some Madden information, but now we're fully back on the College Football 25 train until release on July 19th, early release July 16th. Now, all week long, they're going to be dropping different news about the game, some rating stuff for teams. They're going to also have a deep dive blog tomorrow on presentation, but today they've dropped some info on the toughest places to play. Now, if you are new to the channel and you don't want to miss out on any of this big news all week or the news coming over the next few weeks, as we're going to have Dynasty deep dives, we're going to have more gameplay videos and more, make sure to subscribe and turn the bell icon on so you don't miss any of these important videos when they go live. Trying to get to 600k subs before the release of this game, so if everybody watching just subscribe, we can hit that number in a few days, and the support lately has been crazy. So before we get into the top 25 places to play, here is the schedule for this week. So today we're getting that information. Tomorrow we get the Sights and Sounds deep dive, which is basically just enough.
Sights and Sounds deep dive. What's the date right now? It's the 26th now, so that was today. Then we get the offense, top offenses and defenses. I'm not going to lie to you. Yeah, tomorrow this is an important reaction. That's gonna be important because we need to know the top offenses so we're gonna like literally be writing that down too.
Another way of saying
We're gonna be
presentations.
taking notes. Yeah, we're gonna be taking notes, bro. We're gonna have. I literally have my notepad or what is this shit? This is a journal, bro. This is a journal from like high school, bro. And sometimes I use it like when I want to like, you know what I'm saying, write raps or some shit like that, duck bar, super. But no, we're gonna be taking notes tomorrow. No bullshit. So don't be laughing at me when you see me take the pen and the composition book out.
So we'll probably see a lot of what goes into the pregame, the commentary. We'll see some of the traditions and stuff like that. We'll probably see some stuff with the crowds and maybe some of the songs that are in the game and pretty much everything that goes into making presentation. Then on Thursday, we're going to get the top offenses and defenses in the game. And on Friday, we're going to get the overall team power ranking. So this is going to be a big week of debate. A lot of people are going to be mad, including today, because people are going to want their team ranked where they want it. And some people are going to think that their teams are ranked too low or other teams are ranked too high. But that's just how it goes. So let's get into the blog for today. This isn't
My thing, how can you even get mad at your team's ranking? Like college football and college, just any sport in general is just so what is that word, like fluctuating, bro? Like last year's college football team is nowhere near the same as this year's college football team. And it's just with anything in the sports. Because, niggas going off to the pros and stuff like that or transferring.
The biggest news in the world tomorrow. We're going to have a lot more news. But something kind of to kickstart the week here. It says, toughest places to play. We laid out the significant impact that home field advantage can have on the outcome of games in EA Sports College Football 25 during our gameplay deep dive campus huddle. Audio and in-game modifiers such as blurred routes, incorrect play art, confidence and composure effects, and screen shaking are some of the immersive impacts away teams and players will be forced to contend with. But not all home field advantages are created equal. The development team worked to compile a list of the top 25 places to play, factoring in historical stats such as home winning percentage, home game attendance, active home winning streaks, team prestige, and more. And it also says here that rankings are subject to change in future updates, which is good. So much like they update rosters throughout the year based on how people are playing, they're going to also update the toughest places to play as well, which that'll be really cool to see in real time. If one of these teams that are lower on the list are really playing well at home, they put together a winning streak, they're climbing up the rankings, their stadium will be considered a tougher place to play, and it will go higher up on the list, which would be pretty cool. So they put out this graphic here with the top 10 list. We can see that we have...
This is important. Okay, top 10 toughest places to play. It's Texas A&M. Okay. I mean, it's something I could have guessed myself. Number 8. Okay.
Texas A&M at number 1, which was a little surprising to me, but I did think they would be in the top 5 because they are, they are one of the better home field advantages in college football, I would say. Then you've got Alabama at number 2, no surprise. I am surprised LSU was number 3 because when I played the early version of the game at EA, they were actually number 1. So I'm guessing that stuff wasn't final. We also saw that Penn State was number 2 in the trailer and things like that. So clearly those things were not final. I thought LSU would.
Yeah, I'm not like Alabama and definitely like LSU from like watching at least highlights of like college football over the past like 2 to 3 years. Their stadiums are always packed out and lit. Florida definitely gets like that too. I'm surprised FSU's not on here either. There's one more team I feel like they're missing on here. Do they got Oklahoma? Yeah. Duh, I said number
probably
8
be
already.
1 or 2, but I'm not mad at 3. We're in the top 5. I'm good with that. We've got Ohio State at number 4.
I think this is pretty fair. Because when we react to these college football highlights, most of the time these are the teams that
Georgia at 5. Penn State at 6 feels a little low. I thought they would for sure somehow be in that top 5 somewhere. We've got Wisconsin at number 7, Oklahoma at 8, Florida State at 9, and we've got
FSU's right there. Bro, FSU changed their logo. Why they change? Bro, what is up with these sports franchises changing their logos? Do y'all niggas not know? Y'all not know you're losing aura when you do that shit, bro? Where's the old FSU Seminoles logo? What happened? What are y'all doing, bro?
10. Now, again, these are subject to change throughout the year, so
y'all know what I'm talking about.
This list is probably going to be different. Now, looking at the rest of the top 25 here, starting at 11, we've got Oregon at 11, we've got Clemson at 12, Tennessee at 13, Auburn at 14, South Carolina at 15, Michigan at 16, Virginia Tech at 17, Utah at 18, Texas at 19, Iowa at 20, Notre Dame at 21, Michigan State at 22, Arkansas at 23, Boise.
Oh, they got West Virginia. Okay, well. So I know West Virginia, by the way. I've said this in past videos. That's my grandma's favorite college football team. And I remember she introduced me to West Virginia college football team back in like 07. So like I remember that whole team definitely. Oh, that's how you know I got real sports knowledge. But now that OG West Virginia team, that's why I hope that they have a lot of these OG teams in there because bro, they had Pat White. He was supposed to be the next Mike Vick / Lamar Jackson, but he got injured when he got hit on the Dolphins and stuff on his leg or something like that. And they had Noel Devine. Oh my gosh, bro, the fucking memories back in the day. But nah, I don't know nowadays how West Virginia's team is looking like. But nah, they was a problem back in the day, boy. No bull. Look at that 2007, 2008 like West Virginia team. They was a problem back. It was fun as hell to watch.
And Mississippi State at 25. Now, of course, let me know below which ones do you disagree with and what do you think is the most disrespected team here? Maybe a team that didn't make the top. Let me know below which ones do you disagree with and what do you think is the most disrespected team here? Maybe a team that didn't make the top 25 or maybe a team that should be in the top 5 or top 10 and they're not. Let me know below. Now, really quickly, before we continue on with some other information, I do want to let you know that we are still sponsored by Underdog Fantasy. If you like sports and you like winning money, you have to, it's meaning also the rest of the news for the game. Now, obviously, I told you what to expect this week. This is going to be a big week, but the next couple of weeks are also going to be pretty big as well because some stuff did get pushed back due to Madden trailers and stuff like that getting delayed, so everything kind of got pushed back a little bit, but the game does launch in less than 3 weeks, and there's still quite a bit of deep dives left to come. So,
bro, this is so, bro, I cannot wait for this game to come out, bro. This is so perfect, bro. Early July, we got a, you know what I'm saying, we got a couple of IRLs. People had to reschedule. That was supposed to be in June, but it's okay, not all bad. And then we gonna take like a little 3 to 5 day little vacation, you feel me? And then NCAA drops, bro. Oh my goodness, bro. We are going to be locked in the crib for the rest of the year. Good luck trying to get me out the crib. I ain't even going to lie to you. NCAA, Madden dropping, Call of Duty, and Call of Duty's looking even better this year. And then you got, I ain't going to lie to you with 2K. And bro, I said this maybe a year or two ago, but I'm actually serious. Bro, 2K25, and for all you 2K devs, my nigga, y'all better listen. Bro, this is going to be my last year giving 2K a chance, 2K25. Like, I'm not even, like, joking at all, bro. If 2K is not playable, or it's just not, like, you feel me, up there at least, bro, by, like, December, bro, that would be my last time messing with 2K, bro. And I'm so serious. Everybody already, like, can realize we do not need, you know what I'm saying, 2K, you feel me, to, like, when it comes to, like, content and stuff like that, nigga, we're honestly helping them out by just occasionally hopping on my team here and there or whatever. But, bro, 2K25 is the last year I'm giving 2K a chance, bro. No bullshit. Because, like, bro, after this, you got GTA 6 dropping, bro. Nigga, I could just easily just keep GTA, NCAA, Madden, Call of Duty in the rotation, and Fortnite and all these other games, bro. Like 2K, they gotta step it up, bro. But like, no, all jokes aside, bro, yo, you're like trying to get me out the crib after especially July the 16th. Obviously, we gonna still, like, my goal is compared to all years. I know, like, last year I was trying to do it because, but you know, you feel me. But I had another kid born, newborn, and everything born. But we're gonna try to at least have 2 to 4 IRLs, especially outside of basketball. Every month, you know, coming up for it, but, you know, so we can still maintain, you know what I'm saying, the athlete in us, and you know what I'm saying, exercise and all that type of stuff. But nah, all out of that, yo, oh yeah, good luck getting us out anywhere. Bro, I cannot wait for this to drop, bro.
Into the next few weeks, and some people were wondering, are we even going to get these deep dives at all because we're getting so close to release? Yes, we're still going to get them all. Like I said, tomorrow we're going to get the presentation one, and we're going to get some rating stuff.
And one thing, I'm going to give EA like the minors of the minor of the littlest W I can give you, of the minus little W I can give y'all. You guys are actually giving us a good amount of, like, info and deep dives about this game. Compared to any game that you ever put out on the market. So that's actually a good thing to applaud. You know what I'm saying? You guys, if it comes down to your marketing team, this is a way to actually market a video game. That's one thing I can say. That's why you got to give them the best lowercase of the minor W you can give them, bro. Because, like, literally, like, they're actually doing a good job on the marketing side.
Next couple of weeks, there's going to be, I believe, 3 more deep dives to come, because usually every game mode gets its own deep dive.
3 more deep dives to come.
Dynasty, that would mean Road to Glory, and that would also mean Ultimate Team. Now, typically what they do in Madden...
Bro, I can't wait for I need that Ultimate Team to drop. Is it next week?
Going to come with, like, franchise first, which would be Dynasty for college football. Then they would come with the career mode, which would be Road to Glory here. And then Ultimate Team is usually the very last deep dive they do, usually about a week before the game comes out, sometimes even sooner than that. So what I would expect going forward, I don't know this 100%, but this is what I would expect based on what they have left to show us and the timeline left before the game comes out. I would expect Dynasty to be the next deep dive after this week, because it is the biggest.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't really care about the Dynasty mode. Let me know if y'all would be interested in me hopping on that mode. I used to fuck with the mode back in the day before I, you know what I'm saying, had the money to get the next gen systems, the 360s and shit like that. So I was just on the PS2. I used to motherfucking mess with, like, the offline modes and the Dynasty and the franchise modes back in the day on some fun shit. But hey, they do got an online Dynasty though. So, hey.
In the game, I'm honestly surprised they're not doing the Dynasty deep dive before the presentation, but I have heard that the Dynasty deep dive is super, super long. If you thought the gameplay one was long, I believe that blog was like 35 pages. I've heard from the people that are writing that blog that the Dynasty one is double that amount. So that's going to be a pretty long video and a pretty big breakdown when that drops. Maybe they're still working on it because there's so much info going into Dynasty. So maybe that's why it's not dropping right now. But I would expect that to be next week, because that is probably the most important one that's left to drop by far. Then after that, you'll probably get Road to Glory. Now, whether they drop 2 of them in the same week, I don't know. They might have to at some point because we're getting so close to release, but you should expect Dynasty, then I would expect Road to Glory, and then right before the game drops, for those who are interested, I would expect the Ultimate Team deep dive then. And then at some point, we should be getting some early gameplay. We did see that Donovan Edwards posted a picture on his Instagram story last week about being at EA, and it said something about College Football 25 gameplay. And typically with Madden, what EA does is they'll get somebody to record gameplay, whether it's a player, whether it's pro players, or whatever the case may be. And typically they put out a full game's worth of gameplay. It could be any time between a month to 2 weeks before the game actually drops. So since we're kind of in that window, now, there is a possibility we could be getting a real full gameplay coming soon. It'll probably come from EA themselves. So there's a lot of info that they're going to be jam-packing into these next few weeks here. So make sure you subscribe with the bell icon on, because we're going to be having info after info after info, and it's pretty much just a race at this point until the release of the game, because they still have a ton of stuff to drop on us. So we shouldn't have too many quiet weeks going forward. It should be nothing but constant info just getting thrown at our heads, which I'm excited about. And if you guys want to be up to date on that, just make sure you're here, because I'll have it for you as soon as possible every time they put the info out. Now, if you want to catch up on all the stuff we do know about Dynasty,
shout out to Eric Mayweather, man. I'm excited for this NCAA 25. I don't know about you guys. At this point, have you already decided to pre-order the game? I mean, shit, to me, you guys know I'm not the quickest one, especially when it comes to EA Sports or like 2K. Like, I will always be the first one to say, hey, wait the last minute. But, bro, this is worth it to me, man. You know what I'm saying? I already had pre-ordered this, but I'm excited for this to drop. And, bro, it's gonna be a generational game. I'm ready. I'm ready.